Hey, this is Tom with New Currency University, and the people in the United States, we have to set up a VPN or access our website when we're traveling outside of the country. I would imagine most of you want to access it, so for $40 a year, you will be able to access it, and of course that will most likely be a tax-deductible expense for you as well. The company had to do it because they told people in the United States to stop signing people up, and people continued to sign people up. So they had to shut down access to the site, and basically they blocked all IP addresses in the United States for accessing their website to protect them legally. Fully understand why they did it, and I'm in agreement. I've been telling everybody not to sign up anybody else in the United States, and unfortunately a lot of people didn't listen, and they continued to do business, and the company had to take measures to stop it, and they did. But if you want to be able to access your site, you're going to have to set up a virtual private network. Now, I do want to mention also, no websites are frozen, no websites are closed down. You still have your coins, but you're going to have to follow these steps to access your website. And a virtual private network is actually something everybody should have if you are interested in some element of privacy with your web surfing. And I'll show you how to do it. I use Private Internet Access. They're a really good company, been around a long time. They come highly recommended, and I know the service works. Now, I will warn you against using Tor or any free VPNs. These sites could be stealing your passwords. So anything that's a free download, beware, because you could be turning your passwords over to some website browser that's copying all of your keystrokes. It's called keystroke or keylogger software. So where it's free, be very careful. This is a service with private internet access, and I've provided the link on the video so you all can sign up for it. And very affordable and very accessible. So all you have to do is hit join now, and I'm going to walk you through the details step by step. Okay, notice it's only $40 per year. Okay, so you can sign up right there, and maybe there's a referral link or something like that you can get from them. I don't know if there is or not, but if you refer other people to it, maybe you can make some commissions if you've got people on your team, and you can get your money back on your VPN. But that's $40 per year. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while I'm signing up. I'm obviously click on sign up now, and I'm going to go ahead and do it with a Visa MasterCard. Okay, and I'll be right back with you. Let me pause the video while I get these details put in there. So you pause the video and go do exactly what I'm doing, because we're going to walk through it step by step. Okay, so I have put in my information, and it has sent me an email. So I purchased it for the year, and you can see that you can download your private internet access here. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on my Windows VPN, because that's what I have. Click on that, and you see I'm getting my emails in that are coming into my account. So it says download. If it doesn't download automatic, which it already is, you can see it down here in the lower left hand corner. 2 minutes, 1 minute left. So it's downloading right now, and it just walks you through. You know, if it didn't do it, it shows you how to manually click on it and hit open. So I'm going to wait. It's got 56 megabytes. So I'll pause the video and be right back with you. Alright, so it is installed. So you just click on the up arrow, go to your downloads, and you hit open, and then it's going to walk you through the installation process. Bring you up to this, you hit yes. So it's extracting the files. Pause the video while it's doing this. So it's still doing its thing. It says removing old tap driver and installing new tap driver. So it's going through its process. It says success, the scheduled task, private internet access is successfully installed, has been created, and looks like everything is done. Okay, so that took a minute. So don't freak out if it doesn't go through quickly, but it took about 4 or 5 minutes for it to finish its process of installing those tap drivers, and then it automatically brought up this screen where I've got to put in my username and password, and that came to you in your email when you signed up. Okay, so you should have gotten 3 or 4 emails of payment confirmation, your logins, and the installer links. Okay, and let me show you the installer links that came by email. A lot of it I downloaded straight from the page right after I signed up, but you can actually click on the link in the email for Microsoft Word or for Microsoft Office or for Apple. Okay, so it works on both of them. So I'm going to pause this while I put in my username and password, and you'll see down here that little robot. It says you are disconnected from your private internet access. And I'll explain. This is really a cool system, so you're going to dig this. I mean, if you guys like privacy, everybody should have this anyway. And I think you just thank OneLife for taking you to an extra level of surfing privacy. Nobody will be able to track, your surfing habits. Pretty cool. It just keeps you private. I mean, you're entitled to privacy. Why not have this anyway? Okay, so I'm going to put my password in. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I've entered my password and everything. So now you come down here to this little up arrow, your little menu bar down here, and then you can right click on it. Now I can connect through USA, California. If I do that, I won't be able to access the website. Silicon Valley, New York, Montreal, Sydney, New Zealand. So let's just say I want to connect through Sweden, or I want to connect through Switzerland, or Germany or Ireland, and there's a lot more. So you can log in through just about any country, and what it does is it makes it look like your computer is actually in, say, Sydney. So I'm going to go ahead and connect through Sydney. You click on that, and then what you'll see is it's setting up the VPN tunnel, so it's connecting you to a server in Sydney, and then you're going to be connecting to the OneLife website from Sydney. Okay, and I'll show you how that works. So we're letting it connect right here, and then once that turns green, we actually will be surfing the internet from Sydney. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So what you can see is I redid my browser, and I wanted to show you. It took a minute for it to connect, and I don't know why. Usually it's pretty quickly. It happens pretty quick. So, but what I did is I reset my browser. I deleted, I shut down my Google browser, and I brought it all up. But look, it's reading that I'm in Australia now, so it's got Google Australia, which, remember, if you're logging into your bank accounts and stuff now, it may throw up a red flag because it looks like a computer from Australia is trying to log into your accounts. So be aware that you may need to use your US VPN for logging into your bank accounts and things like that. Because I promise you, if I try and log into my credit card account now, it'll definitely say I need a verification message. So just a little extra tip. Also, what I would do if I were you is definitely go to the browser and click on history. And then once you're in there, just go ahead, click on Control H. Usually works on just about every single one of them. And I've got lots of things in here. I may just want to go ahead and clear my browsing data. And so it says browsing history, 24,000 items, download history, cached files, because cookies and site plugin data, they may pick up that you've been on this website before. And by the way, if you use Internet Explorer, shame on you, get rid of that browser and get Chrome or get Firefox at a minimum. Chrome is probably one of the better ones. And so I'm going to go ahead and delete all these except for my passwords and autofill data. And I'm going to say since the beginning of time. I'm going to click on clear browsing data. And what this will do is, just in case there's still an IP address or it's cookied to you, but let's let it finish clear browsing data, and then when it's done with that, we'll go to the OneLife website and show you that you can log into your website using your new VPN. And I don't know, it's just pretty cool to be able to go down here and say, I think I'm going to surf from New Zealand today, or I'm going to use Australia, or UK, London. Maybe I'll do that. And I think what I'm going to do after this clears my browsing data, it may take a minute because I've got so much browsing data in there. I normally clear that out, but I guess I haven't in a week. But let's let that finish. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so that took about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, just because I hadn't done it in a while. So if you haven't done it in a while, don't think it's going to happen real fast. Also, I want to mention if you are using another browser like Opera or some no-name browser, Ultra browser, there's a blast from the past, and you don't know how to clear the history, you need to go to YouTube and say how to clear history on X browser, whatever that X means, the name of your browser. Okay, so I have cleared everything. I'm now logged in to Australia, and so I told you I'd do is I'd go down here and I would change that to say London. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit disconnect real quick and then watch it disconnect. It says you are now disconnected, and now I'm going to go to click on this little arrow down here, go to the little red box, and I'm going to go connect to London. Okay, so click on that and it says connecting. So you get this little pop-up message and it'll tell you when it's connected. Usually happens pretty quick. When this is green, that means you are connected, and sometimes it takes a minute, but once you're connected it won't pop off. It doesn't slow your surfing down or anything like that, just makes it more private. So whatever you're accessing from is in a server in the UK, not a server in the United States. So there's an encrypted VPN, or think of a tunnel that is connecting you to the UK, and then from there you're surfing, and so all of the surfing information that you are doing is actually on the server in the UK. Okay, so it's kind of cool. Okay, so that took a few minutes, and now you can see it says I'm connected to the UK and the IP address that I'm connected through. So what I may want to do is just kind of refresh my screen. By the way, this will affect your search results. So if you're looking for your local neighborhood, place to get your cat washed, it might bring up a store in England because it thinks you're actually in England. So consider that as well. I'm gonna go ahead and close this browser, and I'll open up a new one real quick, see if it gives us shows that we're in the UK. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close down the browser completely, and I'm going to bring it back up again. We'll see if it re-registers. Okay, so it doesn't look like it registers me in the UK, but let's go ahead and type in onelife.eu. And how about that? I can log into my website now. So instead of getting all upset and getting huffy about it, for $40, not only is your privacy protected now, but you can also access your OneLife website. Okay, so this is Tom with New Currency University. I won't be answering a lot of questions about this, but I've made this as a video to help you. And if you walk through the steps, if you have an issue, their customer service is very good, private internet access. Again, I'm warning against using free VPNs. They are very, very dangerous because they can capture all of your passwords. Okay, this is a trusted one with tens of thousands of reviews, and it's a very good service. And $40, you can do $3 a month, $4 a month if you want to. So this is Tom with New Currency University. Hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck setting up your VPN and accessing your website. Please make sure all of your team gets this video. Okay, thanks.